What have we been living for over the last few years? Just to keep up with grocery bills, pay ever-increasing taxes, and avoid getting swallowed by the crowds of constantly growing cities? If you clicked on this video, you've probably asked yourself that question more than once. Do I really want to spend the rest of my life like this? The answer is no. We just need a little peace and quiet, that's all. Waking up to birds instead of car horns, looking out at the trees in our own yard instead of a neighbor's wall, grabbing a cup of coffee and watching the endless sky from our porch. Even the thought of it feels good, doesn't it? But what if I told you that by saving the amount many people spend on rent for a single year in America, this dream could become your reality? I searched all across Tennessee and sorted through hundreds of listings before narrowing them down to just 8 properties. We're going to start at $239,000 and work our way all the way down to just $27,000. From a property hidden inside a massive 24-acre forest to an 11-acre creekside retreat where you can barbecue with fish you've caught yourself. This list is packed with opportunities, and the yearly property taxes are often no more than the cost of a meal. I'm not here to polish these homes up and sell you a dream. We're going to examine each property as it is today and talk honestly about its potential. We'll evaluate the strengths of every property, discuss any risks when they exist, and score them based on price, land, and livability to determine which of these 8 homes is the true opportunity. On this channel, we're not just looking for cheap houses. We're searching for the smartest real estate opportunities America has to offer. Today, we've arrived in Tennessee, and if you don't want to miss our next discovery, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Let's begin with the 8th property on the list. I saved the cheapest homes for later. When you see some of the prices in this video, you might tell me you're making this up, and that's okay. But for anyone who wants to verify the details, I'll leave all of the listing information in the description below. But first, let's head to Roan Mountain. This home could be the perfect place to catch your breath if you're tired of the noise and stress of city life. In 2015, they built a 688 square foot home on an expansive 11-acre property. Inside, you'll find 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. At first, the house may sound small, but once we step inside, you'll see that's not really the case. So let's take a look. The first thing that greets us is a bright and open living space. The living room, kitchen, and dining area all flow together in one large room. Durable luxury vinyl flooring has been installed throughout. In the center of the living area sits a wood-burning stove, giving the home the warm atmosphere of a mountain cabin. Imagine sitting beside the stove on a chilly Tennessee morning, listening to the sounds of birds and the nearby streams while enjoying a cup of coffee and reading The Great Gatsby. The home has 2 levels, and for anyone who prefers to avoid stairs, the primary bedroom is conveniently located on the main floor. That's a smart design choice. The upstairs bedroom could easily become a guest room, a home office, or a space for your children. There's also unused attic space that, with the right vision, could be transformed into a small art studio or even an additional room. In the kitchen, which connects directly to the living area, dark wood cabinetry was chosen to preserve the home's rustic character. There's plenty of countertop space, along with a white sink, a refrigerator, and a propane gas stove. Hopefully the framed picture on the wall is included in the sale because it looks surprisingly charming. The bathroom is clean, bright, and practical, featuring ceramic tile flooring, a classic pedestal sink, and a shower area. Overall, the interior is in excellent condition. It's the kind of place where you could move in tomorrow without worrying about major expenses. But the real show begins when we step outside. A covered wooden porch stretches across the front of the home, giving you the perfect place to sit and admire your land. Set out a rocking chair, pour yourself a cup of tea, and enjoy the view of your enormous property beneath a wide blue sky. The 11-acre parcel is partially wooded, gently sloping, and most importantly, surrounded by the sounds of 3 different streams. Whether you're interested in gardening, creating hobby spaces, or pursuing other outdoor projects, there's room here to make it happen. The property also includes a workshop, a storage shed, a natural spring, electricity, and a ready-to-use propane system. So where exactly is this place? Let's take a closer look. Roan Mountain is known for having a crime rate well below the national average, making it a very quiet and safe community. One reason it has stayed that way for so many years may be that people who move here leave their city stress behind and adapt to the slower pace of local life. Residents handle most of their daily shopping in town, while larger shopping trips usually mean a 30-minute drive to Elizabethton or Johnson City. People here commonly earn their living through farming, livestock operations, or remote work, and instead of crowded streets and busy nightlife, they spend their free time hiking, camping in Roan Mountain State Park, fishing for trout at Doe River, or skiing during the winter. It's the kind of lifestyle that keeps people feeling young at heart. To own this 688 square foot home with 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, open parking space, 11 acres of land, and annual property taxes of just $553, you'll need $239,900. For the price, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. For the land, I'm giving it a 9.5 out of 10, simply because we'll be looking at even larger properties later in the list. As for livability, it earns a solid 9 out of 10. Of course, that's just my opinion. The one that matters most is yours. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now let's move on to the next property, where we'll find features many people would expect to see in homes priced at $400,000 or more, while spending even less money. For this one, let's head to Raymer, Tennessee. Sitting on 7.4 acres of land, this renovated modern farmhouse offers 1,305 square feet of living space, 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and it's waiting for its next owner. The moment we step inside, it's obvious that this is a home where you could move in immediately without spending another dollar. Thanks to the wood flooring, gray walls, and rustic exposed ceiling beams, the entire interior feels bright and welcoming. The kitchen and dining area have been combined with the living space, creating an open and comfortable layout. The primary bedroom features updated solid wood flooring, giving it a warm and polished appearance. Its close proximity to the walk-in closet and bathroom is another nice advantage. The second bedroom is spacious enough to serve as a guest room, hobby room, or home office. In the kitchen, the owners did an excellent job with the renovation. White country-style cabinets, expansive marble-look countertops, retro-inspired tile work, a large center island, and modern appliances come together beautifully. You could easily imagine cooking vegetables from your own garden while enjoying views of your wide-open property through the windows. And once the meal is ready, there's a dedicated dining area where the whole family can gather around the table. The bathroom, with its black and white patterned tile and white wall tiles that extend all the way to the ceiling, is both clean and practical. And if you don't want to wait your turn in the morning, there's a second fully renovated bathroom featuring a glass-enclosed shower. You could almost say that the amount invested into renovating this house could have bought another home. The interior has been completely updated and feels truly move-in ready. Outside, you'll find a brick exterior, a spacious front porch, a barn, a workshop, and multiple storage buildings. There's also a 2-car carport and even a storm shelter. In the backyard, the fenced above-ground pool seems to be saying, "Summer fun starts here." The 7.4-acre property includes open pasture areas, a creek, and mature trees. Whether you want to keep horses, start a garden, or explore small-scale farming, there's more than enough room to make it happen. This is a very lightly populated area. Residents typically take care of their daily needs in the nearby town of Selmer, about 10 minutes away, or in the city of Corinth, just across the Mississippi border. Most people here earn their living through farming, livestock operations, or jobs in surrounding counties. On weekends, they add a little excitement to their life by camping, hiking, and fishing at Big Hill Pond State Park. You're getting 1,305 square feet of living space, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a 2-car carport with additional parking potential, 7.4 acres of land, annual property taxes of only $491, and for $229,000, and everything you've seen so far. For the price, I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. For the land, it earns another 9 out of 10, and for livability, I'm giving it a perfect 10 out of 10. But what about you? What score would you give this renovated property out of 10? Let me know in the comments. In the next property, the house gets smaller, but the land becomes so large that reaching the far end on foot might actually be a challenge. And when you see the asking price, I'll be surprised if you don't do a double take. I know I did. We've arrived in Gainesboro, Tennessee, and what we're looking at here isn't just a property. It could be the kind of asset that completely changes someone's life. Let's take a closer look. Ranked 6th on this list, this property offers 892 square feet of living space, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and a bonus room that leaves plenty of room for your own creativity. Let's step inside. The living room features warm tones throughout, with laminate flooring, light beige walls, and a tray ceiling that creates a simple yet inviting atmosphere. Just like the previous homes, the living area flows naturally into the kitchen and dining space. The fireplace in the corner instantly gives you the feeling that this is a place where you can truly unwind. Now let's look at the bedroom. The bedroom opens directly onto the porch, which feels like a luxury in itself. Imagine waking up in the morning and stepping outside into the fresh air before you've even washed your face. In addition, the bonus room located off the main living area could easily become a home office, hobby room, or creative workspace. The kitchen has been recently renovated and features dark charcoal cabinets, wood-look countertops, and a metallic pattern backsplash. The white stove, refrigerator, and chest freezer are all included. There's also a large pantry cabinet, which can be a major advantage for anyone living in a rural setting. It's the perfect place to store supplies and stock up for the long term. In the bathroom, ceramic tile flooring is paired with a dark vanity, a large mirror, and modern lighting fixtures. The laundry and dryer area have also been conveniently integrated into this space. Built in 1940, the home's exterior looks clean and welcoming, featuring a metal roof and a large covered porch. Even on a rainy day, you can sit outside and enjoy the view of your own forest. Yes, your own forest. We're talking about an enormous 24-acre property. Around 3 to 4 acres have already been cleared and leveled, while the remainder consists of wooded, rolling terrain. Activities like hunting, camping, and exploring nature can all be enjoyed right on your own land. Of course, you could also turn this property into an income-producing investment, whether it's small-scale production, additional structures, or future rental opportunities. There is plenty of potential here. Now let's talk about the location. Gainesboro sits where the hills meet the Cumberland River, offering a peaceful setting with excellent privacy and a reputation for safety. Daily necessities can be found in the historic downtown of Gainesboro, while larger shopping trips are typically made to Cookeville, a nearby university town located about 20 to 25 minutes away. Life here revolves around the outdoors. Residents spend their free time boating, fishing, swimming, and hiking around Cordell Hole Lake and Cummins Falls State Park, two of the region's most popular destinations. You're getting 892 square feet of living space, 1 bedroom plus a bonus room, 1 bathroom, ample parking, 24 acres of land, and annual property taxes of only $409. For the price, for $179,900, I'm giving it a perfect 10 out of 10. For the land, it also earns a perfect 10 out of 10. As for livability, I'm giving it an 8.8 out of 10. Now it's your turn. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And with that, let's move on to the next property where the price drops even further while the living space gets larger. We've arrived in Waynesboro, Tennessee. Here, sitting on 6.3 acres of land, is a renovated property offering 1,668 square feet of living space, 4 bedrooms, and 2 bathrooms. More than enough room for even a large family. As soon as we step inside, the neutral wall colors and large windows make it clear that the entire home feels bright, open, and welcoming. The primary bedroom is especially spacious and includes direct access to the back porch. Having its own private bathroom and walk-in closet adds an extra level of comfort and privacy. This room could become a children's bedroom, this one could be used as a guest room, and this one could easily serve as a home office or hobby space. In other words, nobody here gets to say, "I need an extra room." Moving into the kitchen, oak tone cabinetry brightens the space and provides plenty of storage. You'll also find laminate countertops, a mosaic backsplash, an electric range, an oven, a dishwasher, and a refrigerator. The dining area features a decorative brick accent wall and French doors that open to the backyard. Even a simple family dinner feels a little more enjoyable in a space like this. The ensuite bathroom in the primary bedroom has been updated and is in excellent condition. The shared bathroom features a large vanity countertop and charming retro-style pastel tile work. One of the biggest advantages inside the home is the presence of both central heating and central air conditioning. At this price point, that's a feature many buyers will appreciate. The interior is remarkably spacious and could comfortably accommodate a family of 5 or more. Now, let's step outside. The exterior combines brick siding with a composite roof. In the front, there's a carport for your vehicles, while the back features a concrete patio area. You'll also find a storage shed and a barn that could benefit from some restoration. A creek runs through the 6.3-acre property, creating additional character and possibilities. opportunities. Whether you're interested in gardening, a small hobby farm, or building recreational spaces where children can run freely, there's plenty of room to bring those ideas to life. Located in the rural countryside of Tennessee, Waynesboro is known for its lush green landscapes and peaceful atmosphere. Crime rates remain well below the national average, making it a comfortable and secure place to raise a family. Residents typically handle their shopping needs in the historic downtown of Waynesboro, located just 10 to 15 minutes away. Many local residents earn income through farming, timber-related work, and other forms of small-scale production on their own land. And when it's time to relax, they spend their weekends enjoying outdoor activities such as canoeing, fishing, hunting, and camping around the Green River and the Tennessee River. You're getting 1,668 square feet of living space, 4 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, a 2-car carport, 6.3 acres of land, and annual property taxes of just $854. For the price, for $149,900, I'm giving it a 9.7 out of 10. For the land, it earns a 9.5 out of 10, and for livability, I'm giving it a perfect 10 out of 10. But I'm curious to hear your opinion as well. We've now reached the part of the list where prices start dropping aggressively. From here on out, we're moving below the $100,000 mark. Let's get started with the next property. We've arrived in Dyersburg, Tennessee. If you're the type of person who says, I can buy it at the right price, put in some work, and multiply its value, then this property may be worth your attention. Sitting on 2.9 acres of completely level land, it offers 1,175 square feet of living space, 3 bedrooms, and 1 bathroom. Let's take a look inside. As soon as we enter, we're greeted with warm wood-paneled walls that create a cozy atmosphere. The way this spacious living room connects directly to the kitchen makes the space feel even more inviting. With the right paint colors and updated flooring, this room could easily be transformed into a beautiful great room full of character. Now let's look at the bedrooms, all filled with natural daylight. This room could serve as the primary bedroom, this one could become a guest room, and this space could easily function as a home office or hobby room. The kitchen is generously sized and connected directly to the living area. It features white cabinets, burgundy wood trim, green marble pattern vinyl flooring, and retro wallpaper details. The oven, stove, and refrigerator are all included as well. It's more than large enough for morning coffee, casual family meals, and everyday living. The home includes 1 functional bathroom, featuring a tub and shower combination, a white toilet, and a large vanity with wood cabinetry. Now let's step outside. Built in 1978, the home features a metal roof, vinyl wood-look siding, and a wooden front porch. The flat terrain is one of the strongest advantages of the property, offering highly usable land. With 2.9 acres to work with, there's plenty of room for gardening, small-scale farming, dedicated spaces for animals, or even a future tiny home project. Dyersburg offers a combination of rural tranquility and city convenience. Daily needs can be handled in town, while community life revolves around local events, restaurants, and the Dyer County Fair. Many residents spend their weekends gathering with friends and family, enjoying activities like fishing and birdwatching. You're getting 1,175 square feet of living space, 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, ample open parking, 2.9 acres of level land, annual property taxes of approximately $1,100, and everything you've seen so far for $99,000. For the price point, I'm giving it a 9.8 out of 10. For the land, considering the price point, it earns a 9.2 out of 10, and for livability, I'm giving it an 8.4 out of 10. As always, I'd love to hear your opinion as well. Let me know what you think in the comments. Now, let's move on to the next property where the price drops even further while the acreage gets even larger. In Greenfield, Tennessee, there's a property with serious investment potential that could be yours with a modest amount of savings and a few sacrificed luxuries. Ranked 3rd on our list, this property offers 4 acres of land, 1,043 square feet of living space, 2 bedrooms, and 1 bathroom. It's waiting for the right buyer and comes with something many people dream about, a private wooded retreat within the city limits. Let's step inside. The moment we enter, we're greeted by original solid hardwood floors, wood-paneled walls, and a retro ceiling fan that give the home a warm country house atmosphere. With cream-colored or light gray furniture, you could easily modernize the space without losing any of its character. The home includes 2 bedrooms, both bright and airy thanks to their large windows. There's also enough space for a guest room or a comfortable bedroom for children. Upstairs, you'll find a finished attic area with wood-textured walls and flooring. It's not officially counted as a bedroom, but it could make an excellent hobby room, storage space, home theater corner, or creative studio. The kitchen is spacious and functional, offering plenty of cabinets, generous counter space, a dishwasher, and an electric stove. With a simple cabinet repaint and updated countertops, you could significantly increase the home's appeal without spending a fortune. The bathroom features retro green and white tile work and remains both functional and ready for future updates. It may not suit everyone's taste, but for someone who appreciates vintage charm, it's perfectly usable as is. Now let's head outside. From the covered front porch, you can sit back and enjoy views of your own expansive property. The 4-acre lot also includes an attached 1-car garage and an older workshop structure with plenty of potential. Even though the property sits within the city limits, the heavily wooded area behind the home creates a surprising sense of privacy. In reality, you're located in a very convenient and central area. Daily necessities can be handled just 2 or 3 minutes away in downtown Greenfield. For larger shopping trips, Martin and Milan are both roughly 15 minutes away by car. Many local residents earn their living through farming, livestock operations, or education-related jobs connected to nearby UT Martin. On weekends, they unwind through lake activities, gardening projects, and outdoor hobbies that help keep stress levels low. Before anything else, it's important to remember that this home was built in 1944. It does not have central HVAC, asbestos siding has been noted on the exterior, and some of the older outbuildings may require significant maintenance. A proper inspection is definitely recommended. That said, these are manageable projects for the right buyer. Purchase this property at the right price, invest some time and effort, and the upside could be substantial. So what does it cost? You're getting 1,043 square feet of living space, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, a 1-car attached garage, 4 acres of land, annual property taxes of only $516, and everything you've seen so far. For the price, for $79,000, I'm giving it a perfect 10 out of 10. For the land, considering the asking price, it also earns a perfect 10 out of 10. For livability, I'm giving it an 8.2 out of 10. Now, I'd like to hear your opinion as well. Let me know what you think in the comments. And with that, let's move on to our next property where the price drops even further while livability takes a major step up thanks to a fully renovated modern farmhouse. For the second property on our list, we've arrived in Kodak, Tennessee. The home you're about to see may be the boldest property on this entire list. Sitting on 0.5 acres of land, it offers 1,100 square feet of living space, 3 bedrooms, and 2 bathrooms. It's the kind of place where you could pack your bags and move in tomorrow. In fact, you might even find yourself saying, there's no way this house costs that little. Why? Let's take a look. The moment we step inside, the feeling of openness is impossible to ignore. Freshly renovated white walls, a wood-accented ceiling with a ceiling fan, and a clean, modern, rustic design immediately set the tone. Thanks to the large sliding glass door, the living room feels flooded with natural sunlight throughout the day. The home offers 3 bedrooms. The primary bedroom has been thoughtfully designed with a private vanity area and a wall-to-wall closet system that gives the room a surprisingly modern feel. The additional bedrooms offer plenty of flexibility, whether you want comfortable guest accommodations or dedicated rooms for children. Connected directly to the living area is a beautifully updated kitchen featuring navy blue lower cabinets, white upper cabinets, and expansive gray countertops. The entire space feels perfectly matched to the home's overall style. One of the best features is the direct access from the kitchen to the rear porch. You can prepare dinner inside, take a few steps outside, and enjoy your meal on the porch during a warm summer evening. The bathroom has been fully modernized as well, complementing the home's overall design. Finding a clean, updated bathroom in an affordable property isn't always easy, which makes this a welcome surprise. Outside, you'll find white siding, a metal roof, and a generously sized wooden porch. Now imagine enjoying your morning coffee here while listening to birds singing and looking out toward the surrounding woods. My goodness. The land itself isn't large enough for a farm or major development projects. At just half an acre and with some slope to the terrain, it's limited in that regard. However, what it lacks in size, it makes up for in privacy. This feels like a quiet little retreat tucked away in nature. So where exactly is Kodak? Kodak is located near the heart of the Great Smoky Mountains region and is known for its close proximity to some of Tennessee's most popular tourist destinations. Daily necessities can be handled within 5 to 10 minutes, while world-famous destinations like Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg are only 15 to 20 minutes away. Many local residents work in tourism, commerce, remote professions, and other industries that offer strong earning potential. Hiking in the Smoky Mountains, camping, boating on Douglas Lake, and visiting theme parks have become part of everyday life for many people who live here. Now, let's be completely honest. The land is leased. There is a monthly lot rent of approximately $500. In other words, you're purchasing the home, but you won't own the land underneath it. Any lease agreement should be carefully reviewed with a qualified professional before moving forward. Once that due diligence is done, however, this is the kind of property where you could move in immediately and enjoy a comfortable lifestyle with very little additional expense. You're getting 1,100 square feet of living space, 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, open driveway parking, approximately 0.5 acres of leased land, annual property taxes of only about $200, and everything you've seen so far. For $69,900, a perfect 10 out of 10. For the land, it earns a 5.5 out of 10. For livability, I'm giving it a perfect 10 out of 10. I'd love to hear your thoughts as well, so let me know what you think in the comments. Now it's time to head to Sneedville, Tennessee, where we'll take a look at the cheapest home on this entire list. In the final property on our list, you'll find 0.63 acres of land, 800 square feet of living space, 2 bedrooms, and 1 bathroom. When we step inside, we're greeted by a property that clearly needs restoration. This may sound like bad news, but the right buyers have probably already started calculating exactly what they would do with it. The house has 2 bedrooms. The walls and layout need to be completely redesigned. However, instead of undoing someone else's poor renovation choices, you can shape this restoration-ready property according to your own needs. As you can tell from the old wall coverings and cabinet frames, this is the kitchen. With a small investment, the right countertops, open shelving, and warm wood tones could turn it into a very charming mountain cabin kitchen. The bathroom tells a similar story. The old bathtub structure and some of the finishes could be updated. When we step outside, we see wood siding, a metal roof, and the frame of a front porch. Built in 1900, this old mountain cabin also comes with a small storage building or workshop. On paper, 0.63 acres may not sound very large, but with a year-round creek flowing nearby, open skies, and forest views, it feels much bigger than it appears. Let's take a look at what life is like for the people who live here. In this mountainous and isolated part of rural Tennessee, people live quiet and peaceful lives surrounded by nature. The population is small enough that people know each other well. As a result, crime is almost non-existent here. For daily necessities, residents drive into town located about 20 to 25 minutes away. For larger shopping trips, they travel 45 to 50 minutes to the cities of Morristown or Rogersville. Because life here is centered around nature, people spend their time enjoying fishing, canoeing, hunting, and hiking around the Clinch River. This house is not currently saying move in tomorrow and start living. However, in the hands of the right buyer, it could become an investment that generates income year after year. 800 square feet of living space, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, open parking, 0.63 acres of land, and annual property taxes of only $97. And all of this can be yours for just $27,000. For the price, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. For the land, considering the price, I'm also giving it a 10 out of 10. As for livability, based on its current condition, unfortunately it earns the minimum score on this list, a 5 out of 10. We've taken a detailed look at all 8 properties. Now let's choose the opportunity home based on the scores we've given them. Here is the true winner of the list according to the average scores. In 8th place is the property in Sneedville with 0.63 acres of land. In 7th place is the property in Kodak with 0.5 acres of land. In 6th place is the property in Dyersburg with 2.9 acres of land. In 5th place is the property in Roan Mountain with 11 acres of land. In 4th place is the property in Raymer with 7.4 acres of land. In 3rd place is the property in Greenfield with 4 acres of land. In 2nd place is the property in Gainesboro with 24 acres of land. And in 1st place is the property in Waynesboro with 6.3 acres of land, making it the winner. The best opportunity is not simply the cheapest one. The best opportunity is the one that fits your life the best. Some of you may be drawn to the silence of a creekside property, while others may be attracted to a new purpose or a new project to add to their lives. We're all different, but there is one place where we all meet. We are human, and we have grown tired of modern life constantly pulling us into its system. We worked for many years, and many of us are still working today. We took on responsibilities to make our families happy, helped our children through school, and if we were fortunate enough, we even watched them build lives of their own. Those things were wonderful, but what about ourselves? What have we done for ourselves? I'm speaking to the person who opened this video and does nothing but dream. Go beyond the dream. What you're really looking for is peace. We keep saying, I'll be more peaceful tomorrow, I'll be happier next week or next month, but somehow that peace never arrives. Maybe the happiness we call peace is hidden in the search for happiness itself. On this channel, I'm searching for happiness. What I need is peace, quiet, and a place I can dream about, even if I never get to have it. If you'd like to join me on that search, you can subscribe to the channel. Or don't. Just don't give up on searching for happiness. Thank you for watching. Take care.